by the recon bolt, but still TSM really the gatekeeper here, not letting 100 Thieves out, and they may really just try to put the nail in the coffin here. So far, it's the opposite side that is doing that damage. As Asuna finds a pick, the Lear comes in, which means that they got to start to push forward. Koler finds himself in a little bit of a tougher spot. That's going to be hazed finding the crossfire frag, and it's all down to him in a 1v3. Asuna from range with the ghost will take him down. And 100 Thieves winning the pistol. They want to deal with Wardell. They don't really care about the player's backside, but those players are starting to funnel in, so Dicey's got to be a little bit more careful. He's going to get flashed off. He's going to smoke himself off into infinity. Now starting to come through. Dicey takes down 2, and it's all down to Wardell. He's looking for exit frags, finds one onto steal, and the third round conversion goes to the favor of 100 Thieves. A solid start here against TSM. This is what you want to see if you want to take map number 1.
From mid and into B main, the breach will flash into the courtyard and Wardell will go up, see if he can spot anyone. So very similar set piece. The one difference being, obviously, it was Subroza who got involved and dashed in. But with 10 seconds left, the spike just now starting to get onto the site. There's a Hunter's Fury by Hiko to clear things out. Steel's able to take care of Cutler as well. Once again, the spike goes down. 100 Thieves in control. But, Simo, it's a 2v2.
Yeah, is it a 2v2 for much longer? Hiko's got to watch his back. Dicey now with the op 10 HP in a dream. As TSM are narrowing in on their first round win. It's all falls to Dicey. First shot's going to connect. It's all down to Subroza. The 3K on the round will signify the round win here for TSM. A round they desperately needed to put on the board, and of course to make TSM Simo happy.
Been a bit worse for Wear in a couple of rounds. We've seen a couple of interesting plays out of 100 Thieves so far. This time Asuna using the Empress. It looks like they're trying to hit onto A, but it might be bait yet again. No. No, sir. They're going to push their way through Tree Room. That's exactly where they want to go.
Ooh, Dicey going to find a pick there onto Subroza. The one player down, but Wardell is still a part of the conversation alongside Drone and Hazed, which are making their way back over towards this A site. The red carpet's going to be rolled out, and they want to delay the plant temporarily to get themselves an opportunity to get onto the site. So far, Wardell misses a crucial shot. It's down to 3 members here for TSM, working their way back onto the site. 100 Thieves getting into their post-plant positions. They've got a couple of members down in hell, a couple of members back towards A main, and Asuna playing point towards the tree room. But TSM, it's all up to Drone to find this frag onto Asuna. If he can find it, it's going to bode incredibly well for TSM. The fact that he falls means TSM need to back away, and they can't risk fighting. TSM have to be a little bit more cognizant. We've given up a lot of mid controls. Yeah, Subroza's on the catwalks, but really, how much can I do with that? That's a perfect opening pick here for TSM, and that's going to really nullify the question markers. Do we have mid control? Not really, but an open pick is definitely going to help out.
Yeah, so is that operator at the hands of Wardell able to make that bad boy sing as you see Nitro creeping his way up mid, trying to establish some control. And again, it's about controlling the map, right? The fact that they're able to gain more and more real estate, and from that, more and more intelligence. Certainly what 100 Thieves are looking to do here. They have slowly but truly crept their way onto the B side. The spike is not, but still in a position of power. Nice. Nitro was on the flank. Wardell able to take care of him. That's a big kill.
It will at least be nullified temporarily, but still 2 members of 100 Thieves have to be careful. Steel just trying to find this pick onto Wardell, and now that the smoke subsides, he's not going to be able to find a Hiko. It's all up to you. He's got the spike, he's got shock darts, recon bolt coming in shortly, but he's up against 4 members of bloodthirsty TSM players. There's going to be the swing, there's going to be the peak. Wardell with the 4K on the round, definitely starting to light up the scoreboard. I think for 100 Thieves, really anything that I listed for TSM would be great because their defensive side is strong as well. So it'll be kind of a battle of attrition between both of these teams. We got to pay attention to this side hit from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, Wardell's able to get one, tries to get a second as members of 100 Thieves knock on their doorstep. Wardell somehow manages just to get the tiniest of pixels onto Nitro, but he's traded out by Dicey as the op battle goes in favor of 100 Thieves. TSM trying to fight to regain control of this site coming in from heaven. The spike is down. Nobody has picked it up. The lockdown's going to be used as well. Drone might be able to wallbang somebody. It looks like he dealt some damage, but not enough to get the kill. Steel's going to get knocked up as well. He's taken out. TSM have control of A.
30 seconds left on the clock for 100 Thieves to get this spike planted. So far, so good for TSM, but they're all huddled up. 100 Thieves making a lot of noise, moving up through the garden, and we're about to see a bloodbath here on the heaven side. Dicey and opting in for the Phantom instead. Drone going to find the first pick. It's all down to Dicey. Shot's going to be good onto the first down to the 1v2. He's going to have to escape those shots as he drops down onto the site. 15 seconds left on the clock. He's got to plant the spike. And all that's left is Cutler and hazed. Oh no, he cancels it. Now he wants to get involved.
Ooh.
Tailwind's out. He's just trying to stall for as long as he can. The lockdown does not help. And hazed will find that frag onto Dicey. TSM securing that round. And you see how much they committed to secure that round. Dropping that lockdown was just to say, I am not letting you win this round. Steel has managed to find himself incredibly deep behind enemy lines. That recon dart will not get spotted, and they know that something's cooking. Subroza's been flanking all along, and guess what? Steel's been there as well, but it's all down to him. He's gonna find 2 picks, but there are 3 members of TSM remaining. A very crazy round, a lot of flanks happening on all sides of the map, but TSM come out to outflank for 100 Thieves, but I think we ultimately did not expect like a 7-5 at any point for TSM. The fact that they got to this point is relatively good for them, and already we're starting to see 100 Thieves really come out on top, going to put themselves at 4-9. As Cutler, it's all down to him. He's just trying to stay alive, and 100 Thieves are hunting him down. He's going to find 1 pick, maybe find a second here. He bobs and weaves out of cover. But now Steel's in a lot of trouble, managing to actually take out the Nano Swarm. Now it's all up to Nitro to stop this push forward. Steel's going to eventually swing, going to find 3 picks on the round. Mow them all down. The ace for Steel, as he protects Private Nitro in the cave. Back a sight there on the B site. Again, Wardell, Tenz, Relyks, they would all fall apart at these double peaks from 100 Thieves. The young guns really coming in. So now we have to pay attention to this A side hit. Can the rest of 100 Thieves really stop this push? So far it's working out, as that's Dicey and Nitro. Steel in the courtyard will find Subroza down to the 2v1. It's all up to Cutler. He brings it down to a 1v1. Cutler versus Steel. Big brain versus other big brain. See who comes out on top. Whoa! No way! Oh my goodness, Steel. That's some good stuff.
However, into the possibility of this being a B hit. Steel's gonna get some info.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and Wardell's gonna go aggressive, and Steel gives it to him anyway! Through the flash, that's a huge pick for 100 Thieves.
Oh my goodness, now they're gonna try to continue to push him up. They will eventually find him, but it's traded away by Hiko. What a play there from 100 Thieves. Drone gets taken down at 23, and that's the 100 Thieves barreling down the defender's spawn. Incredibly well played from the LA Thieves.
Match
point. Well done. It was all Steel's heroics there. The Subroza falling is super important. Steel now has to face this lockdown. Fortunately for him, it actually gets destroyed. Not only that, but it didn't even cover him in the first place. Shock Dart's going to take out hazed. Steel just trying to hold the angle with the Bulldog, but unfortunately, he's not going to let it too far off the leash. Down to the 3v2. TSM forcing 100 Thieves into a retake position.
Yeah, TSM is not fully healthy either, so this certainly isn't out of the realms of possible. The Rolling Thunder has been used. Drone with the 3rd kill on the round, certainly almost securing the thing for him. And yes, that's exactly what happens. Wardell swings, takes care of Hiko, the last member of 100 Thieves standing, and TSM survive yet another round.
We've seen this position work out kind of in a 50-50. Teams either don't check or they do. And they'll check with utility, but this time TSM not checking with utility. Nitro trying to help out with the paranoia, but Steel's like, no, I'm not ready to leave quite yet. Subroza gonna fall. The cheeky shock dart from Hiko, but Steel in a great position. Shout out to Drone. It's not gonna land onto Wardell. They'll be able to take him down, and they'll answer back with the pick on the A side as well. Down to the 3v3, 100 Thieves in the retake.
TSM manages to get on there, despite attempted heroics from Steel, and are able to get the spike down as well. No ultimates to keep in mind here, as TSM has assumed their post-plant positions. 100 Thieves is going to be spreading out their resources a bit to try to apply pressure from a couple of different areas of the map. hazed with the Nanostorm trying to bite things off to push them back, to create some space. There's the Lear. Wardell looked like he was going to try to get someone. It's actually Asuna. He's able to take care of hazed. The 3v2 in favor of 100 Thieves as TSM continues to fall. Just one member left and not going to be around for long. Ladies and gentlemen, 100 Thieves strike first. Loading into Haven. This is once again TSM's preferred map. Very good on it, and it's going to start off with some action. Ladies and gentlemen, if you blink, you miss it. Kills have already been traded back and forth. 100 Thieves just down to 2 members left as blood is shed all across the middle of the map. TSM with personnel advantage.
So far, so good for TSM. Definitely hungry after that loss on Ascent, down to one final player, Hiko. A lot of members from TSM are injured, so he's going to find the trade. Hiko himself is a little worse for wear. Another shock dart sent through. It's not going to find its mark onto Subroza, or sorry, rather hazed, as he hightails over towards the A side. The turret will find out that he's located over there. Hiko now going to start to make his way back over. Subroza waiting for the cross. You see him positioned around the courtyard. He's waiting for Hiko to make his way through the B site, but he goes all the way back around. And so now Subroza's like, okay, by now he should have crossed. Now I'm going to start to get involved, and he finds the frag. hazed has got to make his way all the way back towards the A side. Thankfully, he'll be there in time. Now it's down to the 1v1. 17 HP up against what I assume is close within that range. No shock dart here for Hiko, so he can't play for time. But hazed has this planted in a perfect spot. Hiko thinks it's planted for long, but now the defuse comes through. There's no way. hazed thought maybe he didn't hear, maybe he didn't understand. I don't know what happened, but that's so unfortunate for hazed. 100 Thieves, but it's not really working out. They still can definitely make it hurt. TSM a little stuck here on the long side, but they'll trade. Upgrade here for drones as they make their way onto the A side. Steel gonna flank from behind, but unfortunately, this purchase for 100 Thieves is just, oof. TSM really just slipping away with this round, really answering back for that mistake from the round prior. A little bit of a misunderstanding, I'd imagine, but now it's just down to Steel. He's got a Spectre in tow. Can he 1v3? We're about to find out.
No. No, he cannot. And I think for 100 Thieves, the important thing there was not seeing anything on the initial run it back did not result in them swinging everything. But what did swing is Subroza. He sneaks his way in through garage. He's able to get 2 big kills there.
You know, I was kind of keeping that in the peripheral vision. The fact that 100 Thieves had committed so much to the A site and then we're starting to pull it back, it gave Subroza a lot of time since they were very passive around the center of the map. Now we're seeing the plant start to go down, or at least momentarily it will. They're waiting for that Hunter's Fury to finally finish. And now it's the 3v4 retake. Still doable for 100 Thieves, but it's going to be difficult considering TSM have managed to get themselves into perfect positions. Look at this paranoia ready from Subroza. If hazed is going to fall here, he's going to be able to swing hard, and he is going to try. Well, unfortunately, he didn't swing. The paranoia does come through. He needs support there from koler down the long side. The shot's going to start to come through. The classic's going to send him down. It's all up to Wardell alongside koler.
Yeah, you hear the pings coming out on where the spike is. They begin to defuse the spike, and the Hunter's Fury's there. The operator from Wardell is there as well, but Dicey actually gets the best of him. koler, however, was able to take care of Asuna. A 2v1, Dicey trying to stick it. koler's going to have to go aggressive. koler somehow gets the shot, but Hiko trying to defuse it. He's going to be able to get back on it and defuse the spike. That one went down to the wire.
Going up. At least they have a lot of presence here from 100 Thieves. They found that early pick onto Subroza. They find another pick onto hazed. Dicey really keeping TSM at bay. Now the flash is going to make matters worse for Wardell. Asuna backs up. And now it's just down koler and drone. Make that just drone, as now Asuna is about to go in. He's going to use the fire to heal himself up. Finds himself in a gun duel between himself and drone. But there's 4 players that remain for 100 Thieves. Shock darts start to come through. That's an operator shot. Now he swings. Cannot find the success onto Hiko, who mows him down with a bulldog of all things.
Here the lockdown is used to create some space. Oh, Asuna's going to get a chance to get into something spicy here. The curveball comes out, but he unfortunately flashes himself. And he gets taken out. Dicey, however, is able to support with 3 kills of his own. He still has the blade storm, but he's going to get taken out. koler is going to be coming in from backside. Hiko takes care of him. However, and the spike is defused. He doesn't get the final kill, but it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, we're tied up at 4. And planted and pulled back out. They're being a bit more methodical about this one. Drone's going to go in with the run it back. hazed is able to take care of one as well. You hear the neural theft is going to expose absolutely everything as drone somehow is still alive and is able to take care of Steel. TSM taking care of 100 Thieves here.
Well, Nitro's able to at least nullify that temporarily. It's all down to one final player. It's Dicey. The ultimate there from drone. Really paying off in dividends. Manages to find himself a couple more ult points as the spike ticks down. Really tough position to be in. Wardell's on the opposite side, likely I think with an op as well. Subroza was really just stalled by the time. 2 final members for 100 Thieves, but it is a 2v3. Doable, but difficult. Wardell with the shot, gonna find it onto Nitro, all down to Steel. And we've seen this position too many a time. 2 up shots will seal the deal for TSM. And we finish the half 8-4. Sold the C-side hit and will back away and look for contact points for any members rotating back over once this spike is planted.
Yeah, be very careful about Subroza there on the flank. He may, if he goes in through the spawn, he's going to get caught up by the turret and at least give his position away. Meanwhile, Wardell was able to take care of Asuna. The spike was planted, excuse me. Nonetheless, Nitro knew he was coming, but Subroza gets the best of him anyway. A 3v3, the spike has been planted. Hiko waiting around the corner. He has a good idea of where one is. There it is. The Classic's going to take care of him. Number advantage to 100 Thieves.
Still not a huge numbers advantage, but Steel just sends down the Nano Swarm. Knew they were going to come in from yellow. Subroza was the flanking point. Fortunately for 100 Thieves, Thieves did come from that side, so the flank may be a little bit more difficult to deal with. And they're going to use Hedwig to spot him out. Great presence of mind. They have to deal with Subroza because he's a problem. He's always a problem. And now it's all down to two final members, Drone and Cutler. They're pushing in. They find Nitro down to the 2v2. Dicey's gotten op, and he's going to be holding it down long. First, the clone's dissipating. Now it's down to Cutler and Drone. They might try to defuse. They might try to at least flash them off the angle. So far, it's not working out. That's a Hunter's Fury. Hiko's like, yeah, you think I'm going to let you defuse the spike? No, sir. Dicey and Hiko combine their efforts, deal with Subroza, and stop the defuse from TSM. They don't know if they've crossed. They don't know if they've come through. And now it's all up to Nitro to get back onto the site, help them out, and Wardell's like, uh-oh. I know what's going on. We usually see him land those. Nitro's gonna take him down. Drone's gonna play point. He'll find Hiko. It's a 4v4 retake for TSM.
Yeah, but they know where Drone is. The spike has gone down. The operator is sitting just right in front of Dicey. He has the Phantom to work with right now, but you see members of 100 Thieves start to pull away from the site, knowing that Drone can be a problem if left unchecked. First one's gonna peek. It's going to back off. Meanwhile, on the site, Color's able to take care of Nitro. Drone finally drops at the hands of Asuna. Now they can turn their attention over onto the site. So Rose is there on the flank. He's able to take care of Steel. No 100 Thieves, just down to 2 members left. Hazed gets taken out as well. And oh my gosh, TSM do it. They take the site back. They defuse the spike, and we're going to be knotted up at 10 apiece. Trying back has been used. That's going to give 100 Thieves presence onto the C site. Subroza once again. He's going to be on the flank. Oh, he's on the flank. He's able to get one, and it's going to be traded back. To rent it back for 100. TSM is there, but Subroza continues to cause problems for 100 Thieves. They're just down to 3.
Steel is trying to wrap all the way around, go through the A site to the defender spawn, but TSM commit everything towards the defense of the C site. Lent itself, the paranoia will help at least dissuade from retrieving, and now they'll start to bring it back with the 4v5. TSM start out strong.
No options anywhere across the map for 100 Thieves. B didn't work. They managed to recover the spike and consider going garage, but they were met with a flurry of bullets. Keep an eye on Subroza on your minimap as he once again is on the flank. That turret potentially going to spot him, give him away. Dicey in the smoke. Just on the other side, he's able to get one. Looking for the second, and is going to have to back up. Gets challenged, gets the second one as well.
Dicey.
And he gets the reset. He's looking for the third. Dicey does it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Dicey. The fact that he gets through, the round's not over yet. Looking at Wardell, he's going to drop down to the 2v2. Hiko takes us into overtime. Alongside Subroza playing a little bit further from the plant spot. We also have to identify it's not a default plant spot. It's in the most absolute corner of Spike. Of where it is impossible to plant. But now they're starting to come through the trade. Drone with one. Now it's another one that's coming in. He's looking for the ace, starting to run away. It's TSM that'll take down 100 Thieves, and they only need one more to take us to map 3.
However, Subroza gets the best of Hiko. He goes in aggressive. Nitro dispatches of him. 100 Thieves numbers advantage.
Yeah, now they're going to try to at least push out the smoke. Hazed is playing point defense, and Asuna's back sight's going to find one. It's traded, but the advantage is still, of course, to 100 Thieves. Paranoia's not going to flash out the right side. Hazed wasn't playing towards that side, and now it's all up to Hazed in a 1v2, but the spike is not in possession of 100 Thieves. Dicey and Steel, and it's all up to Hazed. He's going to play towards logs. Dicey, sees the weapon. Now it's down to Steel. Neural theft this round means he knows exactly where Steel is located. Now they're going to play duck, duck, goose, hiding behind the cover. Steel just holding on. 40 seconds left. Hazed has to move because Steel knows exactly where he is. He's just holding the angle. Pre-fires the shot down to the 1v1. That's the camera. He's going to bait it and swing. Bait it and swing. He cannot find the shots. Steel survives with 30 HP.
Cutler going to try to get some info. Yeah, Wardell goes in, and oh man, Dicey rips his head off.
Yep, that's an important factor as well to consider. Down to one final player is Hazed. He seems to always be in these positions. The spike is, of course, to his left, as you can see there. But the rest of 100 Thieves are here. They know exactly where the spike is. A clean headshot from hazed. That's going to be two hazed in a 1v2 scenario. Steel starting to rotate over, but Dicey swings from behind the box. And now 100 Thieves are sitting at eliminating TSM from their tournament life.
TSM for a top 4 spot in the premier Valorant event. Subroza's able to get one, but he gets traded out. Steel works his way up, and he's met with hazed, unfortunately, in the garage window. TSM up 1.
Yeah, they anticipated the same aggression towards that suicide. We've seen, TSM kind of flip-flop between how they want to play the defensive side, constantly applying pressure towards C-long or A-long. This time they guess A-long, and it doesn't work out. But the advantage in terms of who is still alive does favor TSM. They're going to start to rotate through, figure out how they want to get onto the site. We've seen Spider in a position like this similar. A lot of Omens actually play towards that side. And a lot of defensive teams don't anticipate the Omen playing there. They still check in nonetheless. Recon Bolt's not going to help out with that. He thinks they're coming from that side, but they're not. He's just going to reposition. The Recon Bolt's helping out. Wardell has no idea. Nitro with 2! Nitro with 3! It's all down to hazed and Hiko fight. 100 Thieves have done it! They've eliminated TSM and move on to the first strike major.